Welcome along to another interview coming to you from NALS Conference 2012, and right now I'm pleased to be joined by Nick Cooper, MD of Northwood, and also a Safe Agent Steering Committee member as well. Now obviously this is an important event in the calendar for anybody involved in the lettings industry. Why are you pleased to be here today?
Well, firstly, can I say I think that the do itself actually is undervalued. I think, you know, a lot more letting agents should come to this do, primarily because the morning session is about a window into the future of legislation, what the government think about the market. The market is changing and there's huge opportunities, and I know there's a lot of doom and gloom about future legislation and how the pressures of lending are having an impact, and you know, we're not building enough stock, but actually there is a change and the market is growing, and that means for good businesses, innovative businesses, there's an opportunity. And I think so therefore, if you want a window into the future and what's happening and the possibilities for a business, I think many more should come to do's like this.
I'm so glad you said that, because I think in times of that are very challenging, people tend to look inwards when they should actually look outwards and actually get out into an environment like this where they can network and learn and grow and refresh as well.
I think that you know, unless we do something ourselves, the government will do it for us. And when government do things, you know, inevitably it has a negative impact rather than a positive impact, in my view.
Yes.
I'm a great believer in the free market and what the free market can do and can achieve. And so I think, you know, as I said before, there's huge opportunity for us if we understand what those opportunities are and we can see potential innovative solutions to be able to get us in those markets. I think there's a potential for us to bridge the gap between social housing and the PRS, and that creates opportunities for really good letting agents to take on bigger portfolios and deliver better service. That for me is the exciting future.
Yes, and I think the theme of this event, which is empowering the PRS to be bigger, faster, smarter, safer, is very much about future-proofing your business.
Yeah, and I think we say the elephant in the room is legislation.
Yeah.
And you know, the constant concern for businesses and the constant talk and chatter is about what legislation will do to our business and the impact on it. And I think sometimes we can worry too much about that. There are already over 100 different laws that affect what we do, and so they need implementing before you put any more rules in. But what we need to do is respond to what the market conditions are, and that's all we can do. It's pointless worrying about things that might or might not happen in the future. And I think if we can be innovative and be creative, then there will potentially not be a reason to have to legislate. And that's why I'm a member of Safe Agent, and that's why I think Safe Agent's a good idea, and that's why I'm speaking later on today, to try and get solutions that prevent us actually from being legislated against. Because I think the free market will find solutions to problems, and the problems that Safe Agent highlights is the problem of client money protection and how consumers can be protected when they give deposits and when they have their rent collected by agents. How is that protected? And that's a solution we need to find.
Indeed. And I think what's so great about today is that it's empowering even the smallest letting agent to actually raise their own standards almost from within.
Yeah, and that's really the private rental sector. What we do really well is, you know, we have a lot of individual businesses, one-man bands, who are doing exactly that. They're finding solutions, they're providing a good service locally, and they're getting on with it. And that's the real key. What we don't want to do is be told how to do our jobs, to be somehow restrained by more red tape, more legislation that simply impacts that creativity by introducing more cost and more time.
Indeed. Now there's some exciting things happening at Northwood as well, isn't there? Could you tell us about you've got your mortgages now, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got a mortgage solution. And really that's in response to the market of buy-to-let, which has been depressed over the last few years, but it's beginning to come back as prices come down and funds become more available. There is a potential for people to start to think about buy-to-let again as a viable investment opportunity. And we're trying to, again, be creative and innovative by providing solutions for landlords that take away the two principal risks, which are, I won't find a tenant at the right yield, and the tenant won't pay the rent when they do get in. And our guaranteed rent scheme, which is part of the buy-to-let package, will hopefully take away some of those uncertainties for landlords. And that's really the main thrust of our work. And really, again, it's just a response to creative solutions for potential market growth.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for speaking with us, and good luck when you do your presentation this afternoon. That's Nick Cooper, Managing Director of Northwood here at the NALS Conference 2012.